Hello, I'm Madzuk Joe. This is Madzuk Joe's Perspective. All right, so today the perspective we're going to talk about is human behavior. All right, so as many of you know, I'm a psychology practitioner, and human behavior is at the core of what we do in psychology. It's also at the core of everything you do activity-wise or behavior-wise. So there's many schools and theories out there about human behavior. And there's the old argument of nature versus nurture. You know, was it genetic or was it created from an environment? Most science will support that it's both. Some can be heavier and another can be heavier for a different person. All right, so today we're going to stick to just 4 basic components of human behavior and maybe try to help you understand a little bit more. Because that big question that everyone has, why? Why this? Why that? Why do I want this? Okay, so human behavior starts with expectations. Expectations of yourself. You're going to look in the mirror and you're going to expect something out of yourself. And sometimes that's good. And other times you let yourself down and you are disappointed. That disappointment will spiral into your behavior, and sometimes this will lead to erratic behavior or behavior that you don't want to take place. You're going to spread that into areas that you go into. If you go into a relationship, no matter what that is, boss, employee, date, children, it doesn't matter, friendship, whatever the relationship might be, right? And you go into it with an expectation, the majority of the time the person is going to let you down. They're not going to live up to the expectation. So if you put all these conditions in your life because this is what you think you want, and then when it doesn't happen the way you want it, you're disappointed in your life. You have to ask yourself, were my expectations too much? Then you start to question and self-doubt, and all these things creep in. So rule number 1, throw out the expectations. All right? Don't expect too much of yourself. Wake up each morning, try to make yourself better. All right? You fall down, get back up. Right? You do what you can with what you have. Don't expect too much. Don't expect too little. Don't expect anything. When you talk with other people, don't go into the meeting or into the relationship with an expectation. Don't want something from them, right? Because if you want something from them other than just to be around them or just to talk to them or whatever your fiduciary or money exchange relationship is, if you sell services, maybe you're a barber and you have a haircut or a beauty salon, and someone comes into you, all you should expect is that you're going to cut their hair the way they ask you to do it, the best that you can. They're going to pay you your rate. That's it. That's the only expectation. You don't have to be their friend. They don't have to really like you. It's better, of course, but if you start to try too much to put more in the pot, then you're going to fail. And when these little things fail, your behavior starts to become affected. All right, number 2, your environment. If you're in a bad environment, you're going to have bad behavior. All right? If you're in a good environment, you're going to have good behavior. All right, now surround yourself with people that make you feel better. If someone makes you feel bad about yourself, don't be around that person. Oh, but I have to because it's my mother. No, you don't have to call your mother. You don't have to, right? Okay, you choose to. You don't have to. You choose to. All right, now, what if I don't call my mother, Joe? Am I a bad person? Why are you a bad person? All right? You're not a bad person. Now, not only your environments, but some of your genetics will affect your behavior. That's way too deep to get into in today's conversation because there's brain regions, there's physical activity that you do. These things are going to cause you as well. This is number 3. Now, reinforcement. Reinforcement is number 4. Once you've done something that makes you feel good, reinforce that. Boy, that makes me feel good. All right? If something made you feel shitty, I didn't like this. Don't do it again. It's that simple. All right, human behavior, 4 basics. I'm Madzuk Joe. I appreciate you listening to my perspective. Be sure to hit share. Thank you for all the people that have hired me and my clients. We really appreciate you and enjoy. Madzuk, thank you.